Right. Episode 79.
Damn.
More dark caverns as you continued through the underdark of San Mateo. The night drew in, and Dakari was awoken by the young Isabella as she was wishing for help in her sleep. The following morning, Dakari, Isabella, and the cat awoke as they were joined mysteriously by Rogu, possibly via the dream wish from Isabella. That left Dudley, Newt, Ronan, accompanied by Glendid, along the other path. Dakari and crew came across a nest of spiders, whilst the others found the tomb of a dwarven god. The giant stone tablet built into the cavern walls came crashing down to reveal the skeleton covered in iron armour. Lord Thark, the taker of souls. Myth has it that for every soul he took, he is kept in a chest, guarded by the hand of the island mother. After both groups got a good night's sleep, Glendid and group headed down the tunnel leading through under the skeleton of Lord Thark. The others wasted no time diving through a waterfall, crashing down into an underground Eden. Back to the other group, they had a run-in with archers as they attempted to cross a bridge and a ravine. The last thing was Ronan approaches one of the dead bodies.
What was I listening anything like that for?
Because you came down as a pterodon and decided that you wanted to walk on.
Right, okay.
You're not a pterodon anymore. You're back to being just Ronan.
Oh, thanks.
Right. But the pterodon did a good job. Killed two of them. As you walk up to the body of this weird little creature, probably only 3.5, 4 foot tall, as it lays there, and as you roll it over, you look at it, and it looks like it may be a breed of goblin to your eyes. Not a kind of goblin that you've seen before, too pale.
Well, that could be because he's dead.
Sure. But the three bodies that lay dead at the bottom after they came crashing down are all these little goblin-like creatures.
Well, I don't really think see owls and goblins is useful to me, really.
Well, they were shooting arrows at you.
Well, yeah. Well, why is that useful to me? Can I?
Why is that useful to you?
Yeah.
Let's. Oh, Clark Glendy's there, isn't he? Yes, hurrah! Find the voice. This is important to you because it means the deeper we go, the closer into the Goblin Kingdom we get.
Right. Okay.
This is why it might be important to you for knowing.
Okay. So, what do we think? We think we give them glasses and then take them in and have them as fugitives, and to see if they'll be scared.
What fugitives? He's dead.
Yeah, that's why you got to put glasses on them so they can't see that the eyes are rolled back.
I read book like this. Weekend at Bernie's. Very good.
Great movie.
You not be thinking that's a positive idea?
I be thinking that's fucking stupid.
Oh.
What do you think? The other two just went,
Oh, well, all right then. Suppose we better go deeper into the cave or the tunnel, wherever we are.
Okay, you don't want to look over the dead bodies. Don't want to
Well, I can see the
ransack
dead
them.
bodies.
You're the only
No,
one there, so you've got to think for the whole team now.
oh, okay. Newt, would you like to do your thing and
Oh, hang on.
steal them of their
Ready,
goody
you ready for this one? Ready for my new impression? Yeah.
Okay.
That's bloody brilliant.
That's about what he says, right? Okay.
And is there anything in their pockets?
Is there anything worth stealing?
Can I steal it?
Right. Luke starts looking across the bodies. You see him. You see him jangle a couple of things and put them in his pocket. And then you also see him pull out a roll or a scroll of look, not so much paper, but almost like leather.
Can I have looks at that, please?
And he tentatively passes it to you.
What does tentatively mean?
It means you don't want to give it to you, but he does in the end.
Oh, okay. I'll have looks at that yep.
And as you open it up, it is a kind of a map. And I say a kind of a map because it's unfinished.
Well, that's not bloody helpful, is it? Is it perchance a map of these tunnels?
It is, but the area that you are is the area that is unmarked.
Oh, that's no good, is it?
So you can see the cave that you were just in. You can also see up to it shows quite well the tablet that you brought down and came crashing to the floor. And you found that you entered the tomb, but as soon as you entered the tomb, there was nothing past that.
Okay.
And
Well then,
as you look back to the other side of it, you follow the map back to where you came from. You can see that there were two, maybe even three other exits off of the cavern that you were in before you chose to walk through the cave that you went through.
well, is there anything forward to what I'm
So
looking at?
there is a stone bridge leading across a very deep ravine.
Yeah.
On the other side, there is a gated door or a gated archway. That's better.
How heavily gated? What materials are we talking?
It's a big old wooden gate.
Oh, wooden. Oh, I can get over that.
I wish I wouldn't know, but yeah, it's a big old wooden gate. It's not made out of stone or anything.
Well, I thinks if there's a gate, it'd be hiding something. So, can I do really? I will have a go at doing some magic because I can do that.
Okay, so you walk up. You walk up to the big door.
Yeah.
Cool.
Uh,
Glendon turns to you and he goes, "I believe we are walking into uh, the Soul Keeper's caverns.
who do what now?
I believe we are walking into the Soul Keeper's caverns."
Oh, okay. Why is that? Why can we not walk into the Soul Keeper's caverns?
It is only place of myth. Never been there before. Not holiday destination for me.
Oh, I think it'll be all right. I'm gonna thunderclap the door, see what happens.
Holy shit. Okay. You thunderclap the door. Everything rattles. Some
It's
loud
intense.
music. Some loud music starts playing. Apparently. Yeah, thunderclap. The door rattles. You see loads of dust fall from within all of the wood and joints,
Yep.
and the door goes.
Oh, I think it was open. Was it open?
Well, you didn't check, so you've no idea.
Ah, it's fine. I have belief that
But
I opened.
your thunderclap inside this cavern is just reverberating everywhere. And as your thunderclap lessens, you hear.
See, well, I don't really think that places of myth make sound. So I'm believing that this isn't a myth. Or
Those are the same drums in the deep that you have heard previously.
okay, I'm gonna go into the cave.
I'm gonna go through the door. Fine. As you start running towards it, Glendon grabs onto your shoulder, just stops, and looks up, and you can see his big old ear just sort of like trying to pick up the things, and it's just like, we must make haste. It is getting closer.
Then why'd you stop me? I was going.
Pushed.
Okay,
Right.
then.
You all go in the gate.
Yep.
Back to the other group.
Oh.
Dakari, Rogu, Isabella, and Cat. I know we gave the cat a name, but I can't remember what it is. And that was, it wasn't Bob.
Jamiroquai.
Jim. Okay, I'm going to call it Jim for short. The cat came out. You're all out. You're all out of the water and on the banks of this lake now, and all just trying to dry off. But you're in a tropical rainforest kind of humidity. The plants that you see around you, they're not plants that you've seen before. These are all fairly. I mean, they're all tropical plants basically. Nothing that you've ever come across on the surface. None of you are really from tropical lands. So like middle of the road, average weather where it rains a lot. As you start looking around, you see a giant shadow cast over the top of you, and you hear a massive. And as you look up, you can see a bird, huge red and blue coloured feathers on it, maybe 100 to 150-foot wingspan.
Is this a bird we've seen before?
It is.
Ah.
It is a rock
Oh, yeah.
that you have seen a nest of. You've carried feathers around of it. You've had lots and lots and lots of run-ins with rocks. As they're considered guardian, the rock is considered the guardian of the island.
We found a dead one at one point, didn't we?
A dead rock? I don't remember a dead rock.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't remember a dead rock.
No, okay. No, maybe it's just lots of feathers. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Lots of feathers.
Okay. Huh. No.
No sooner had one flown over your head, a second one follows it.
Where are they going? Or are they just circling?
Just circling above you for the minute.
Huh. Circling in a hostile manner or circling in a friendly, come and ride us manner?
Roll me an insight.
Ah. I hope it's friendly.
Yeah, me too.
Let's see if you've got any insight on the behaviour of birds. This is where Ronan would have come in quite handy for this bit.
Now, if I've learned anything from Ronan, and I haven't, it's that these birds are really friendly with a 15.
Ooh. As you look up to try and see what the adult birds are doing, you notice next to them, not quite as bright feathers, a much smaller bird jumping off of the side and flapping like mad.
Aww. A little baby rock.
Learning to fly.
Aww.
But much, much, much smaller. And I've got it somewhere. I just don't know where it is.
Hello, friends.
Well, you can wave up to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, try and appear as least hostile as possible.
While you're all waving and Isabella's sort of looking up and going, "Hi, the baby!" Cat's going.
Shut up, Jamiroquai.
But yeah, the land you're in, huge. Well, for what he seems, is a huge, fresh tropical rainforest.
Is there anything in here that would make Rogu think it's the same underground Eden of the old Ilmon Frictamin's bedroom?
So you, when you visited twice, the first time you went there was a beautiful Eden. Everything was lovely. The second time you went there, everything was starting to die. This is crisp. This is pristine. Also, the other one was definitely underground, where this one has almost got like a glass ceiling,
Oh, okay.
allowing
Right.
light.
I had that like a crystal ceiling, right?
Yeah,
What do they call it?
A
Terrarium?
terrarium, yeah.
Yeah. Ah, nice. I know a word. Nice.
but yeah, that's where it feels like you're in at the minute.
We're at the Eden Project.
I love that place. I'm gonna go back there one day. It's really nice. But yeah, that's where you're at the minute.
Are there any obvious exits or trails we can take?
No, not even in the slightest. The grass is all fresh, almost untrodden. You can see that there are sort of pathways made by small animals, but there are no walkways. This is untrodden ground. And from where you are, you're in like a ravine. So to give you a better description, you're in tall grass, maybe up to your knees, and the tall guys' waists of the smaller ones. There are mossy, grass-covered cliffs either side of you, maybe 50 foot wide, sort of gorge. That's a good word, isn't it? As they go up, trees growing out of all the sides. But yeah, you're at the bottom of a gorge, filled with filled with plant life.
So forward would be the best option, I would imagine.
I see that will climb a waterfall.
Looking back at the waterfall, is there anything obvious about it? Any way we could climb back up? Or another hole?
So the waterfall itself, when you turn around, Victoria Falls has got nothing on this. This is sensational. It's beautiful. The water has got a crystal like glisten to it underneath the terrarium like ceiling. The water goes high, so high, you can barely see. Maybe 150 to 200 feet up in the air to the top of the top of the cliff area. There's no obvious way of climbing up there, although there are rocks either side of the water.
I was actually about to be really upset.
But while you're looking at it, you notice a big fin appear in the lake water. Just. And when I mean a big fin, this fin turns up and it's about 6 foot high, 12 foot long.
That's a pretty big fin.
Oh, little fishy. Yeah, you're right, Lucari. Probably forward. Lead the way, child.
Okay. Go, kitty. She gets gets a few strides in and goes, yee-haw!
So I'll start running to try and keep up.
All of a sudden, she gets maybe 50 feet in front of you, and you suddenly see the cat just go and disappear in the long grass.
Well, that's useful.
Back to group number 1. So Ronan, Glendid. Ronan. There we go. Ronan, Glendid, Dudley, and Noop. You've stepped through this door. As you step through this door, you get a noise echo through this gateway, and it sends chills down your spine. And your knees knock together. A little bit of weed comes out as comes whistling through the breeze.
Okay.
No reaction came to love reply. Okay, cool. Glendid grabs hold of your hair and just turns your head and goes, "See, I told you."
I don't think it's mystical.
These spirits are talking to us.
No, I think that's just the wind.
It is his spirit.
No, it's just the wind.
Fine, I make bet with you.
No, I don't have any money.
In that case, we bet no money. I bet your house. If I win,
Do it.
if this is mysterious, spooky ghost, that the spirits, I get your house. If it is not mysterious, spooky, I give you my magic house.
Do I even have a house?
Yeah, the one that you live in New Serene.
Oh, what, with these guys?
Yeah.
Oh, no, thank you, sir.
Ah, see, you know nothing. Spirits.
Well, no, because I just think it's a little bit silly to gamble away a group home, really, because we don't really make a lot of money, and we can't buy a new house if I am somehow wrong. But I don't really want to take a gamble, considering I'm speaking to the person making the rules, and he probably wants us homeless.
He really wants us homeless. All right, fine. Maybe we do smaller bet. What magical item you have?
What magical item do I have?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Oh, you're very boring.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm quite new to this place. Uh, I could probably give you a scale, a dinosaur scale. Got a few of those.
Dinosaur. What is dinosaur?
Oh, so you know chicken, yeah,
I yes, these little things that go buck buck.
yeah. Basically, um, this thing, these my trousers, yeah, they're made of dinosaurs, and they're just like a really, really, really old version of a chicken, and they were like big and scary, and they had teeth, and they tried to eat me.
So you want to swap me giant chicken scale?
Yeah.
And it looks like you're really confused.
No, because really, if you really think of it as it is has deep historical meaning to the islands because it's what used to be here long before people, and yeah, it's really could be considered a piece of art.
Right. Okay, what the fuck? I will bet you for all of your chicken scales.
I do. Yeah, I've got about probably 5 in my pocket that aren't my trousers. So
We'll take all your chicken scales.
okay,
If you win, but
okay.
if I win, I get chicken scales. If you
Yes,
win,
yes, yes.
I will give you. I will teach you a magical spell.
Okay.
This good, shake hands.
Well, thank you, sir.
So you carry on walking down this door, this like caveway,
Yep.
and the noise, that whistling, that it loses the whistle and becomes more of a groan. It goes from a to a woo, like that.
I think these silly people trying to scare me.
And as you say that, you hear. And Dudley got hit with an arrow.
See, ain't anything fucking spiritual about that. That's a weapon.
There's nothing fucking spiritual about that. And as you just say that, it's going to shoot you.
Hey,
It's only a 13 to hit anyway.
you miss.
You going to do anything back, or are you just going to go, ha ha, you missed?
Probably should do something, but I shouldn't I?
Probably.
What can I do? What can I do? Uh, um, no. What does that do? Uh, I would like to cast. What's that do? I would like to cast Ice Storm at the 4th level. Just towards me.
Okay. What does Ice Storm do?
Hang on. Hail falls in a 20-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder, centered on a point within range. Each creature in the cylinder makes a dexterity saving throw. A creature takes 2d10 bludgeoning damage and 4d6 cold damage on a failed save. Oh my god.
And where are you putting this?
I'd say about 80 to 100 feet in front of me. 300-foot range, so I'm all right on that.
Yes, about 80 to 100 feet in front of you.
Yep.
Okay, roll me a D100. And the
D100.
percentage of whether you guess right for the positioning.
$76.
Okay. Roll damage.
Oh, failed or successful?
Roll damage.
Okay.
You don't know how many there are, or whether it's failed or whether it's succeeded.
Yeah.
Put it all in the dark.
Right. 2d10, 46. Where's my bag?
I can't believe that that's true. I'm eating fizzy Coca-Cola laces, and it says no artificial colours and no artificial flavours. I can't believe that for a second. Well, because cola is an artificial flavour in itself. It's not like cola grows on trees or anything, is it?
Right.
I thought cola had something to do with caramel.
Oh, and do you remember the saying? If the DM's got Dr. Pepper, it's going to be a good session.
17, 23, 26, 31, 32. 32 damage. 17 if they succeeded.
Okay.
Nice.
16. Half of 32.
No, it's 17 because it's 2d10. Hold on. It's 2d10 anyway and 4d6 if they fail, I think. Or it's just split bludgeoning damage and cold damage. I don't really understand it. But
Right, so they get
sure.
bludgeoning damage and cold damage as one hit,
Right.
and then if they succeed, it's half damage.
Okay, sorry. It was worded really bad.
Chug. Oh.
So, what's the damage then?
32.
32.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
80.
In the distance, you hear
Okay. I will produce flame and run forward to see what happened.
As the group of you run forward, Newt shoots a couple of crossbows, just for the sake of it, and missed both.
Right.
He shot.
Okay.
Sounds like it.
As you run the 80 feet and get to where the floor is now cold, covered in icicles and huge lumps of cylindrical frozen stuff, mixture of ice and snow, there are 6 dead bodies
Okay.
within your sphere.
Nice.
One of the dead bodies has got a lump of ice directly where its head was.
Oh,
Just lay it on the floor.
he'll be okay, right?
He's just sleeping.
Yeah, he got a bit cold and took a nap.
He's got a head cold. We are getting closer into Goblin City. This is the dwarves' fault. They dug too deep. Greedy dwarves.
I guess we keep going then.
Oh, I take big sigh. Okay, we move. Any kids?
What? Okay.
Guys in the quarry. That's what I'm calling it now. It's the quarry. Guys in the quarry. You move forward. And as you move forward, you suddenly see that your grass area just disappears and goes straight down. There's about 20 foot down. There's more heavy grassland, but it's like there's a step in the land.
Isabella, are you okay?
Yeah!
Cool.
Cats always land on their feet. Meow.
How far down the set was?
At 20 foot.
Oh, so I should be able to jump off and do a superhero landing.
Yeah.
And be okay. Okay. I shall jump off
And do a
and aim for the
superhero
bushes.
acrobatics.
Have a look. $18.
Absolutely fine. You jump off, come down with a heavy landing because you're a big old baron and fist to the floor. But as you jump off, you hear.
Forgetting about Arthur.
You keep forgetting about him. You sort of get.
He loves it.
You sort of get down. He walks down to the end of your nose and just stops and looks at you and goes.
I just give him a big smile.
And he just walks back up your nose and sits on your head again. What about you, Rogu?
I'll climb down sensibly if I can.
Yeah, there's plenty of vines and plants growing out of the side, so you can,
Definitely the better option.
there's loads of that available. I'm not even going to get you to roll for it. It's almost like the vines have created like ladders and things everywhere. As you get down there, though, about 20 feet away, sort of like not necessarily in the middle, but like off to the side, you can see that the wall deviates in a little bit.
Are there any markings on said deviation of wall?
There's no markings on the wall as such, but if you want to go and have a look at the deviation, I'll let you. There's no markings. There's nothing that shows like it's all natural. It's all part of the original wall.
Maybe.
I shall go have a look.
Yeah. I reckon so.
Isabella sort of the cat goes, "We won't run off anymore." Yeah, we won't. No, we won't do that. We'll be good. We'll be good. And as she says that, she sort of grabs hold of Rogu's arm and pulls it in and just goes, "I won't leave you."
Ugh. I mean, oh.
I won't leave you. We'll be okay.
Oh.
Deep breath.
I feel like I get a little jealous. I just give it a bit of a side eye.
Oh, come in, Dakari. There's plenty of room for everyone. Big circle hug.
As you get to this slight like deviation from the main gorge, you see that there's remnants of the campsite. The ring of stone where there was a fire, the flattened grass from maybe a tent or some sort of pitch, a bed of some sort. There's lots of stuff sort of laying around. All roll me a perception or an investigation.
23.
8 perception.
Was that an 8 for perception?
Mm-hmm.
And a 23.
Cool. Rogu, you sort of get there and look and see everything that I've told you. You don't quite notice anything out of the ordinary. Dakari, you notice a duffel bag behind some overgrown plants, as well as ripped up paper in the fire, and tent pegs around the flattened grass.
I'll point out the ripped up paper and tent pegs to Rogu. See that there, Rogu? There's some ripped up paper in the fire and tent pegs around. And what's this? And I'll pick up the duffel bag to have a look.
As you grab hold of the bag, it almost falls apart in your hands. It's been there gathering moss for decades. The tent pegs themselves have rotted to the point that as soon as you touch them, they just flop.
Is there anything in the bag that survived at all, or?
You can open the bag and have a look inside. Yeah.
Chance?
Inside the bag, there is a bedroll, absolutely rotten and aged. There is a sleeping bag. There is an oil lantern. There is a knife with letters engraved on it. SM.
Actually, I'll take the knife and put it in my pocket. What kind of knife is it? Like, is it a knifey knife or is it like a?
It's a bejeweled knife. Very pretty. Very old.
SM?
SM, yeah. Also in the bag there is a white gown which sort of like Rogu, it'll fit sort of like neck to toes, full length body gown.
Ooh.
You also find a book which is now absolutely illegible to read because it has just been soaked with the humidity of this. You sort of pick it up and it just goes bloop.
Bless you.
But it had before it blew up, it had a red leather binding. and you find not necessarily like rosary beads, but they are made out of a crystal. It's a crystal cross and a crystal necklace, like crystal rosary beads.
Nice. I shall take them too.
Have we seen any of the elite religious people wearing this kind of stuff?
Ooh, roll me a history check.
Ooh, all right.
Now you're asking the right questions.
I hope the answer is yes. 20. Ooh.
So you look at it, and your brain goes and goes weeks back, like maybe 55 episodes back, and you go back to seeing a picture of Saint Matthias.
I was going to say Saint Matthias with the SM. I was like, wouldn't that be STM?
Remember, it's old. It's rubbed, like stuff's rubbed out.
Oh yeah.
You go back to an old picture. You can't remember whether you saw it on the wall of a building, or the wall of a cave, or a book, but you remember seeing it, and you remember seeing San Matthias standing up in all his glory with a dagger in one hand and rosary beads in another, wearing a long white gown. And he was standing there talking to Ilmon Frictamin, the life tree.
Ooh.
He was standing in front of Ilmon Frictamin.
Oh. So Ilmon Frictamin killed him. Oh.
You know how he died.
Yeah.
How did he die?
He sat there and prayed for like 100 days, and then it was
All over.
Yeah, right.
He gave his life force to
Yeah.
the gate to see Ilmon Frictamin.
Which required him sitting there for like 100 days, right? Nice. Halfway there.
Yeah, 99 it was. 99 days.
Okay.
So would he have been sitting where we found the gear, or did he take the gear off? No, he wouldn't have taken the gear off. Was he wearing the gear when he was sitting down?
So,
How did it end up in a fucking bag?
so Rogu has been to the door that San Matthias opened. You're on the wrong island.
Right.
So you're not anywhere near Ilmon Frictamin's resting place.
Right. So he shed the gear long before he went and sat by the door.
Or the gear was stolen and brought here.
Quite possibly.
Oh.
What island are you on?
San Matthias.
Okay, cool. Who lives in San Matthias? Are they the scientific ones, or are they the religious ones?
Religious ones.
Okay, cool. Okay, just checking.
That's not enough of a hint. You think that'll be enough of a hint for them? No. Oh. So they just stole
Can we
it?
see any bodies or anything, or any sign of
No.
matter that might have been just someone just camped here and left it, or had to leave it?
Mate, he's been left for a long time. As I say, the tent pegs have rotted.
Yeah.
They've been there for so long.
Okay. Well, I think we collect all of the gear if it's that significant religiously. I'd say that we should honour it by keeping it for now.
So you stick it in, you get. Oh no, hang on. No, Dudley's got that.
No, but I can at very least roll the stuff in the.
Oh yeah,
Down.
you can carry it. No,
Yeah, it's going to be a pain in the arse.
just like the
The bag of holding.
bag of holding is with Dudley in it.
Yeah.
Do either of us look like Saint Matthias?
Saint Matthias is human.
Okay, so no. Cool. All right. I was thinking of like pretending to be the second coming of him, but no.
Yeah, no, Saint Matthias was human, and I have no humans. You're not human. You're a blooming halfling.
Just because I'm short.
Well, you're a short. Human.
I love how you said just because we're short and all we can see is like 2/3 of your head.
Yeah. Anything else you want to look at?
I feel
No,
like that. Yeah, I feel like
that's definitely a hint.
directional question. Yeah.
Are you sure you've done everything? Yes, Buff. Get off our backs.
Have you looked at everything?
Yeah.
What about the paper? Can we have a look at the paper that was in the fire and see if we can see anything written?
Oh. Can. Roll me an investigation. Or intelligence.
I think we should leave right now.
I think I believe right now. Can I ask Rogu too? Because his is probably better than mine.
I've learned my lesson with you guys, right? The amount of things that you've missed because you just haven't looked at it, so now I'm just going to like knock, knock, knock.
Well, in all honesty, I thought the paper would disintegrate as much as the pegs and the thingy would, and the book did. So I didn't really think about checking it. But it's the only thing that I know you mentioned that we didn't. Yeah, can I pass that on to Rogu for the intelligence check? Because mine's both -2, and I'm guessing yours is better than that.
I thought it was -4 then, +4.
Or investigation, was it?
Is it investigation or intelligence?
Intelligence. I will do intelligence then. I'm a +4 saving throw, not a plus. I'm a +0 intelligence, right? Okay.
Still better than mine.
Deeper. 18.
Wow. Okay.
I am so glad, mate, because I got 1. So mine ended up being -1.
So Rogu, as you go over there, you sort of pick up one of the edge pieces of paper, and as you pick it up, it basically falls apart in your hand. So, knowing that you can't pick them up, you try and move them around as gently as you can, and you can see that there are notes from a book that have been handwritten notes from a book.
Ooh.
You manage to move around a few pieces, and you can see that you've got almost a full page ripped up into about 7 bits sitting on the top of this fire. A little scorch mark around the outside, but not burnt completely. The ink started to run as well because of the humidity. But you rolled an 18, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You managed to make out one small paragraph that's been written in there.
Ooh.
And the paragraph reads, "The Guardian's home is absolutely lovely. The food is fresh, the water is pristine, the air is life-bringing. I could stay here for an eternity."
I'll read that to the group and surmise that we are in the Guardian's lair. Whoever this Guardian is.
Two of them just flew over your head.
I was going to say, yeah, it's the rock in it. Guardian of the Island.
No. Ah.
Hello? Yeah. Oh, thank you. I will go and sort that out now. Cheers, mate. Well, Ray's just got home and told me the windows are open on my car.
Oh.
So before I tell you anything else, I'm going to go and sort that out. So, now that people can't drive off with my car, where was I?
You were telling us what the paper said.
Oh, yeah. So, yes. Words of whoever this campsite belonged to.
So it may not have belonged to St. Mateus. It could have been a follower who had his stuff.
Yeah.
Or a relic hunter. Always had dreams of being a relic hunter. Well, we know the water is clean to drink now, at least.
The last place we drank water out of gave us diarrhea.
Elemental Lake. Still one of the funniest things that's ever happened to you guys.
Oh, I still have a vial of that stuff that I need to feed an enemy.
Elemental water. Yes. Once you drink it, it tries to get out.
Oh. Good to know.
It took the nearest exit.
Is there any way of knowing whether whoever had this camp left it in a rush, other than he left what might be important relics behind?
I mean, you've examined it. You've looked around. Other than the fact that the bag was tucked behind a bush, but that bush could have grown over the bag.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that the 10 pigs are still in the floor
Would suggest that maybe they left and just never came back. Is there any can we see anything like that might be a trail outside the camp, so like a way that looks a little bit newer than the rest?
No, this is decades old. This is not new. This is decades old.
Ooh. Are we with a cat?
You're with the cat.
Would the cat be able to trace the scent of the bag?
Try.
Cool. I'll go to said cat and stroke him on the head, and I'll ask Isabella. Can the cat trace scent at all?
Yeah, he's really good at smelling stuff.
I'll put the bag in front of the cat's nose and let him have a good old whiff.
And the cat sort of puts its nose and goes, and then pulls away like that. And Isabella goes, he says it smells really bad.
Can he trace it?
I mean, maybe, but he probably doesn't want to. But she sort of pats it on the head and goes, follow the smell. And the cat puts his head down in the grass and just goes, comes up, looks at you, and just kind of goes,
Been too long, I suppose.
but as you hold the bag rips and 2 stones fall out and go, doo-doo, and hit the floor.
Interesting. I shall pick them up.
And the stones that you're holding weirdly look like they're shaped like an ear.
An ear.
Yeah.
Strange. So they're both shaped like an ear, or both together are shaped like an ear?
They're both shaped like an ear. Each one shaped like an ear.
That's strange. Are they opposite ears? So one right, one left?
No, they're the same ear.
Very strange. How very strange.
See, I told you we shouldn't have looked for more stuff. Now we're just confused. We should have left when we knew everything.
But did you know? But did you know everything? That's the question.
Yes.
I'll have another look in the bag just to make sure there's nothing else left, and give it a good shake.
As you shake it, the bag just disintegrates and just goes.
Lovely. At least I know there's nothing else.
But yes, you've got 2 stones shaped like an ear.
The same ear.
The same ear.
Is it the right or left? I know it doesn't. Probably shouldn't matter, but
Truthfully, it looks like it's shaped like an ear. If you held it up either side of your head, it looks like an ear. They're just round. It's not like curved or.
Okay.
Hasn't got the little lobe on it or anything like that. It's just
Right. Okay.
it's a curved bit of stone to look like an ear.
Oh, so it could be different ears. If they could
Maybe,
be.
but it looks like the same ear. You couldn't depend
Okay.
Can I
on
try
the
to
right or
talk
left.
to one? Can I try to talk to any?
You're not with this group.
You're not with us, unfortunately, mate.
yeah.
You're still with the other.
Yeah, we got. So
You're with Ronan, Glendid, and Newt.
yeah, I forgot. Apologies.
Right,
That's a good point. Are they like walkie-talkies? So we could talk to one ear and one person has the other ear. We could communicate across the island. Oh, yeah. Well, I'd like to whisper into one of them. See if I can say sweet nothings into Takari's ear quietly.
I pass one over to Rogu.
Okay, Rogu whispers sweet nothings into the ear.
Takari, I like your hair.
Takari, I like your hair. Comes
Oh, I
out.
do hear it.
Yeah.
Wow. I get all excited and go, thank you.
And Rogu realises that you've now got a pair of sending stones.
Ooh.
Ooh, nice.
Such a good item.
They are an actual magical item.
Ooh.
So you can find them in the equipment on D&D Beyond.
Nice.
Great.
Can't
Did
remember what their distance is.
Yeah, I was about
It's
to
a
ask.
bloody good campsite. We've got St. Matthias's dagger and gown and rosary beads. And now we've got sending stones.
There is no distance.
Nice.
Wow.
Infinite distance.
Awesome.
So if we split up, we always have to be on separate teams now. So we can communicate.
I mean, we can always pass it on to one of the others, if need be.
No, this is our thing.
We don't tell the others.
Yeah. This is the scaly folk thing.
Awesome.
Is there like
Oh, yeah.
is there like feedback if you shout into one and the other one's like really close? Is it give,
Oh yeah,
like,
it echoes.
okay. Cool. Right, I think we've solved D&D. We've got the coolest item.
Job done.
Isabella, what do you want to do next? I think we're finished here.
She grabs you by your coat. Mr. Rogo. Mr. Rogo. I want to find my daddy.
Oh, yeah. Forgot that. Yeah, okay. Forgot that was the main purpose. Right. Cool.
I love how easily you guys are distracted. It's funny.
Right.
I'll put my hand on her shoulder and say, I'm sure your daddy's trying to find you too.
Oh, Dudley, you took 12 points of piercing damage. Unraged, you got shot. It was Ronan's fault.
I want to slap him.
You got shot by a goblin.
A goblin of all things.
He also then killed them all, to be fair.
Yeah, it wasn't actually my fault because we was just walking, and then these random guys, apparently 80 to 100 meters away, went pew, and then they hit you. They tried to hit me and they missed, and then I went, whew, and they all died.
Newt shot his crossbow twice and missed. Pretty standard. But yeah, so Rogu, Dakari, Kat, and Isabella, you continue heading down your gorge.
Yeah.
You gather all your items and you head down the gorge. Back to Ronan, Dudley, Newton, Glendid. So you entered the door on the other side of the bridge and made your way down the cavern. Got shot at by goblins. You've now killed the half a dozen goblins that are in this cave. Glendid is still firmly a believer that you are going into the Soul Seekers caves, but also getting deeper into goblin territory. So, as you finish looking over the goblins, one of which has got got a head cold from one of the giant icicle balls that smashed his skull open.
Icicle balls.
Yeah, basically, we had an indoor blizzard, which did bludgeoning damage to the goblins cast by Ronan.
Okay.
So the four of you continue walking down this cavern, and that noise that you've been hearing since the off, from the ghoulish whistle to now the horrific moans being carried on the wind through this cave. Are getting louder and louder. Roll me a perception. Just checking the Ronan's paying attention.
Perception.
Thank you, Ronan. Why am I looking at just the top of your head for an entire game?
Because the screen brightness is easier for me to see when it's at this weird angle.
Okay.
He's revising for his exams.
Yeah, of course he is. Playing Spider-Man, probably.
I've got an 11.
Oh, well, look, the telly's off. 11 from Dudley. What's your perception, Ronan?
I haven't actually rolled it. I was showing you that my TV's off.
You have two TVs, bloody hell.
Well, no, I have a TV and a monitor. I had the monitor first.
Bloody hell, you have two things.
I bought him the TV. So the monitor, right? He bought a monitor. So when I go over there and like to play games together, his monitor doesn't have speakers.
Oh, okay.
So it's all right when he's got his headphones in his remote and he's playing it with himself.
Hmm.
But when I'm there, I can't hear anything.
Hmm.
So I bought him the telly.
Oh, okay.
So that when I go there to play games, I can actually hear the bloody. Cost me a whole £30 from a charity shop.
Nice.
It's good telly.
20.
You got a 20?
30, 20.
30, 20. So, Dudley, you hear the moans and groans coming down this cavern, and it's like a ghoulish woo to you, like a bad Halloween ghost. Ronan, you hear words.
Mute, stop that.
What?
It's not going to work.
Yeah, Ronan, you hear words come out from within the ghoulish woos, and you manage to make out 2 words: matriarch and blood mage.
Oh, fuck. Oh, great. Right. I don't hear any of that shit. I just hear thinking it's Newt trying to scare me. Little shit.
Maybe sort of walking behind, still just trying to pick your pockets. Just get into the practice.
I do something that won't hurt you.
So what did you reckon of that then, Ronan?
No, I had a blood mage.
You heard matriarch and blood mage
Yeah.
in the ghouls. Yeah, well, could react to it. You got a team member to talk to who didn't. Thank you. God. For an actor, you're rubbish.
Really? That scared you?
No, not really. I just a bit want to see some action, but it's not happening.
Yeah, go here. Actually, you've got a teammate pretending to be a ghost.
Yeah, well, he's just not right in the head, is he?
Aren't we all not right in the head?
I'm pretty fine all right in the head.
Your head is very fine.
Thanks.
Your mohawk is even finer. But you need to sort this out on the forehead.
Oh, it's actually showing this time.
Yes. You woke up this morning with it. I didn't want to point it out because I'm I'm polite like this. But yes, you need to. And he licks his thumb and comes over and sort of does that, trying to get rid of it.
Really? Really?
But it does not suit you.
But really, you're going to lick your thumb. I tried trying to get rid of it off. It don't come off.
You are about as chaotic as tulips. I'm not tulips. The plant. The little.
Yes, I know about the plant.
Okay, just checking.
Dunkus told me. They showed me.
Ah, Dunkus, I miss my friend. He is such a lovely man. Come, we walk and talk. And he puts his arm over your shoulder because you're about the same height.
Yeah.
Dunkus was great, man. He spoke very highly of you. He believed you had great worth in you. Pat you on the chest. And goes, your heart as big as Ilmon Frictomy. Why are you happy? And they go,
Will you stop that? Like I said when we were talking about the 4 deities, I didn't get to choose the chaos.
Everybody has a choice.
And how can I say? I was in between a rock and a hard place. So,
So you are in the chaos area, see? Because it's rock, hard place. It's life, it is death. It is chaos in the middle. This you.
how can I word it?
You're the clap of hands.
Sure, I'm the clap of hands. So how we met Chaos is a teammate slash bestie lost their way in their faith, and Chaos tried to recruit and my bestie refused.
Smart move. Told you, everybody has a choice.
And everyone in our team was about to go down or get killed by Chaos. And I chose to sacrifice myself to save the lives of my teammates. Hence, I technically didn't have a choice in embracing Chaos.
So you embrace the chaos to save your team's life.
Yes.
Noble. Never have I known chaos to come nobly. This is interesting factor.
As much as he's trying to turn me.
One, I must meditate on this, but not now. Must find Isabella. Do not forget the straight course of action. We must find Isabella, return to kingdom, and make sure that your friend Constantine is not dead.
Then I'll stay away.
I left him wrapped up in vines.
It's not the first time he's been probably wrapped up in vines.
No,
That is a true fact.
we must return to him. Must find Isabella. Isabella! Sorry about that. Felt need to shout.
As I clear my earholes, or getting just shouted.
As he shouts, would Dakari and Rogu roll me a perception?
Okay.
Would Dakari and Rogu roll me a perception?
19. No need to shout.
Dakari's still laying down.
17. Yeah, well. I've got my phone in my hand. I'm still listening. It just, my screen locks really quickly, and it takes me a little while to put the thing in. Yeah, 17.
From Dakari, 19 from Rogu?
Yes.
You don't hear the words, but you hear the echo of the noise.
Like a muffle.
Yeah.
Can we hear that it's potentially him?
As I say, you can't, you might pick up the accent.
Okay.
Must be a rat.
Muffled accent.
Probably just a Russian rat.
Can you roll one for her? Because surely she's, or the cat maybe.
I didn't say I didn't.
Oh, okay.
But I'm still with the other group.
Okay.
I just wanted you guys to roll first.
No worries.
So Dudley, Roden, Newton, Glenn, did you carry on walking? You continue to walk.
Yes.
Dudley, you got this giant furry thing with his arm over your shoulder, and he's just talking to you. He's telling you stories about Dunkus, things that him and Dunkus got up to. Do you know? We surfed on the back of a dragon turtle once. Very amazing.
Oh, I know how it feels.
Ah, you've done this too. Great. Well, don't get bitten, my dragon turtle. It hurts. You may never get your fingers back again. See? I just kid.
I think you lose more than just fingers.
Well, this is true, but don't get bitten by them at all. Ooh,
That goes without saying. It's a big old beast.
But then the next thing you must do, and as he goes, the next thing you must do, you hear, all of you.
Damn it, Newt. It's not working.
Hey,
And who is it? Roland, is it you?
yeah, Ronan, is it you?
I will slap the dino
You.
right out of you.
I did reply. I forgot I was on mute. No.
That doesn't sound convincing.
It wasn't me, I swear.
You will die. And with the die, the breeze just picks up and goes, die, and just pushes down the corridor.
I'll try raise it like being a shield.
Yeah, it's not like pushing you, but it's just the breeze picks up and just pushes down a little bit.
Okay.
Makes your hair go. Whoa.
Let's try speed up just in case whoever's trying to make playing us to die ain't gonna try for the other team.
You start booking it. Get up a little bit of speed.
Yeah, I'll pick up a bit of speed.
Cool. The two guys with the short legs stuck at the back, blending you out of the front. Go back to the other two, Rogu and Dakari. Well, Rogu's writing an essay. You're in the spacebar. The two of you look at each other as if you just heard a murmur reverberate through the cavern, and you see the cat's ears perk up, and even Isabella looks up and goes, "Dad, Daddy, go kitty."
No, child, don't run off.
Too late.
Oh yeah.
Apologies, I got Rogu at, and then it just went, nah, yeah, in there, buggered. You can go away now. Hopefully I'm back on.
You are back.
Okay, lovely.
Isabella tried to run away towards the noise, and I was like, no, child. And she was like, okay, daddy, and stayed here.
I forgot. I'm not going to run away. It's not safe.
Exactly. Let's all go there, slowly and calmly together.
Okay. Go kitty. Come here. Grabs hold of your arm, holds onto it tightly.
All right, let's go.
I give her a longer side eye as we walk away.
You can have her if you want.
Do you do that?
No.
Shit, we're doing funny.
No, child.
As you start to head forward, you can see that this gorge, this ravine, this tropical paradise that you're in comes to a giant stone archway with two massive stone doors. Each one with a word carved into it.
What's the word?
Bird.
What languages do you speak?
I speak Snake, Draconic, Thieves' Cant, and Common.
So one door is written in Hispanic. Sorry. One door is written in Serpent.
Ooh.
And says, "Death becomes us all."
Ah.
But you can't read the other door. Dakari, what can you read?
Trying to find it on my thing. Whereabouts is it? Is it features and traits?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm right down the bottom.
I'm not finding it.
So I'm going to see if mine are open it all up first. Inventory.
Oh, Dragonborn. Oh, sorry, Common and Draconic.
Is that it? Is all you got?
Yeah, I knew I didn't have many.
You can't. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's under proficiencies and training. You can't read it either.
Can she?
She's just about to find out. And she goes, "Oh, do you know where we are? I've only read about this in books.
Where are we?
We're at the life choice. That's what this is called. This is called the life choice. One of Ilbon Frichtevin's best friends wrote it.
What does the door say?
So one half of the door is a gateway to death. And if you choose that, then you die. But if you choose the other one, it's the gateway to life. And then you live.
Infinitely or just longer?
I don't know. It didn't say that in the book.
Ah.
What does the door actually say?
So one says, "Death becomes us. Death becomes us all."
Yeah.
Then the other one, "Life giveth and taketh away." Oof.
Well, that's the death side.
Oh, you can read Snake.
Yes.
And all of a sudden, you haven't seen it before, her eyes fill with fear. Like absolute terror. She's seen 150-foot wide rocks, and they haven't bothered her. All of this being lost from her father. As soon as you said that you could speak Snake, terror filled her eyes.
Oh, it's alright, I'm not with them anymore. I just picked it up when I was snaky, but I'm not anymore, so it's all good, child. Come here, give me a hug.
No. And
No,
she backs away.
I didn't do that.
The cat growls and she grabs hold of Dakari. Dakari, she cuts the circulation off to your arm. That's how scared she is. Scared she is of him.
I have a little sly smile.
You sick fuck.
Not like that.
Oh, okay.
And I tell her everything's going to be okay. Rogu's a good man. Aren't you, Rogu?
Yeah. Look, I have thumbs. I can't be a snake, see?
We should. We'll see how good a man you are when that choice comes.
Hmm. Look, I could have killed your dad 100 times. I mean, nothing. No, I didn't say that.
I was going to say.
No, I didn't say that. No. I could have killed him if I
Right.
wanted him.
Comedy retraction. So she just grabs hold of your arm and yanks it now. And she goes, so which one we going through?
And I point with my big snake tongue that way.
Actually, you don't have your snake tongue.
Oh, okay, I'll do it with my normal tongue.
Yeah, your normal lizard tongue.
Oh, that way. Oh.
Yeah, you've lost the snake bit until you've done what you need to.
Now, not that I'm untrusting in any way, shape, or form, but is there more to these doors, or is it just a simple thing of going the death becomes us all to die and going the life to live? Because, like, why would someone come here to die?
Ilmon Frictamin is the tree of life, but Saint Mateus died to become immortal. Does that make sense?
So you can. Oh, okay. So it's like carry on living or become immortal.
Loosely, yeah.
Well, he died to give life to not the earth, the place, right?
The island.
So he lives on in the foliage, but in reality he's dead.
He's not immortal as in alive, but he's immortal as in
More immortalized.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if I eat this
So I'm
blade
up
of
for going
grass,
through the life.
yeah.
But what's it taking away? I just feel like that's a part of the scripture that's like a prerequisite or a pre-warning.
There are two doors.
God damn it! What do you reckon, Rogu? Where should we go?
I think let's go in that life door.
Sounds good. How about you, Isabella?
Yeah.
You inspire me with confidence.
Yeah.
It's
Pulls her Dolly in really tight and just kind of goes, yeah,
let's go. Let's do it.
got this. As you walk over to the door, inside your heads, not loud, each of you is asked a question. And I'm going to ask you the question.
Ooh. Secret question.
Yes. We'll ask Dakari first. That's Dakari's. And oh, won't let me spell anything. You can answer out loud when I'm finished.
Okay.
Okay.
I like the beat there.
Oh.
As it reads, Terry, as it reads.
Okay.
So when you answer, you can bring that up in your answer.
I mean, I suppose it's the same either way. I suppose it was an irrelevant question because it's, yeah, no.
What's Rogue's figuring it out? Right. What you guys are... You guys are gonna say your answers out loud when we come back to you
Oh.
after the break.
Oh.
Go. So we'll go with Glendon, Ronan, Dudley, and Newt.
Oh, we're not answering the question yet.
No.
Mm.
You were pushing through the cavern. And you were hearing weird whispers through the air and etc. etc. You maybe get another 100 feet through this cavern and you have reached the end. And as you step out, you enter out into a huge open area. There are loads of pillars growing from floor to ceiling. There are stalagmites, which are on the floor, and stalactites, which are on the ceiling. I learned the difference between the two now. Slowly for this game. The area itself is quite dark, although there is that normal natural light.
Quick question. Sorry. It's a little bit off subject, but on subject because you stalagmites and stalactites. So the only difference, one's from the ceiling, one's from the floor, right?
Yeah.
What happens if they meet in the middle? At what point does it stop being a stalactite and become a stalagmite?
If they meet in the middle, they become a pillar.
Okay, cool. Sorry. Curious.
If floor to ceiling meet in the middle, they are a pillar stone.
Okay.
But they are a stalactite or a stalagmite.
Cool.
Because you might fall over them. I thought it used to be because they might fall on your head, but they're not. It's because you might fall over them. Remember that, you won't get it wrong.
Yep.
Yeah, you step out into a huge open cavern area, and leaning up against the cave walls, there are more of these giant stone tablets, very similar to the one that you collapsed, revealing the skeleton of the of Lord
Can
Tharp.
I speak dwarf?
But you've got a dwarf with you if you need to read dwarf.
I was curious if I actually got the speech.
I can read dwarf. I felt like saying that.
That's fine. But we'll let Dudley check because he wants to check.
Nope, I can't.
Okay.
It's Celestial, Common, Elvish, and Orc.
You can speak Celestial. You would have been able to read the other door that they couldn't.
How do I learn more languages?
Read.
Borrow a book from a library.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah. You know when I give you downtime,
Yeah.
then
Well, I
you
don't know. No. When was the last time we had downtime?
when you go to bed.
Sleep.
I always say to you,
Oh, right.
I always say to you, what do you want to do before you go to sleep? And you
I
can
normally
say,
just say, no, I just want to rest because I'm fucked.
like Rogue just learned how to use his gun.
Right, okay, cool. I'm going
You
to
can
try
talk
and
to
remember that.
magical items. You can read a book. If the book is important, you get knowledge. Some
Okay.
books, if you read it, can actually up your intelligence score on your level.
I'm guessing we'd have to go to like a library to do so.
Yeah, well,
Unless we have the book with us.
I mean,
Okay,
the amount of books that you guys have picked up,
Okay.
just randomly. But yeah, read a book, it can up your intelligence.
I need that.
It's like one of those ones. If you read the Bible, it'll up your religion. You know, for a random example. If you were
Yeah, I
like
definitely need to up my intelligence.
if you were like A55 and you read the dynamic ways of
Dynamite.
dynamite, whatever it was, the 20 dynamite ways to praise Saint Matthias, then your religion would have gone up.
I don't suppose that's a book with a red leather binding, is it?
No, probably not.
No, that got
I thought
disintegrated.
I thought that might have been the book that I found at the campsite.
No, they got evaporated with A55. Not
Yeah.
dead.
Although there are many other copies.
Although there are many copies. You know,
Yeah,
so-
found
I
them here.
thought that one might have been like the original or something.
but anyway, you walk into a huge open cavern, and up against the walls, you can see these huge stone tablets with dwarven writing depicted on all of them.
Werner. FRE.
Ronan, as he's here and can read dwarf. Ronan, as he's here and he can read dwarf, has a look. Newt's too busy looking for stuff to steal.
Yep.
But Ronan starts looking around, and he goes up to one, and one has got like a lightning bolt on it with a scroll and loads of runes written on them. Oh, and I can show it. Ready? Whoa! Look at that.
Oops.
One stone.
Nice. That's cool.
That is awesome.
Could put it back down. And on that one, it says the mother's hand resides only to hold the soul seeker's door shut. continuing to walk around the room, you see another one leaning up against the wall. Lightning is the key cast by the hammer.
Who's got a hammer?
You have. You're carrying around A55's Warhammer, aren't you?
Yeah.
Just pointing out.
I can't cast magic.
Are you sure?
Oh,
But then as you stop and you look to your left, in front of you, glistening in beautiful gold, in the centre of this cavern, is a 60 foot, 40 foot high golden hand leaning up to a chest that almost looks like a coffin that could have belonged to an ice giant.
He was an ice giant.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was an ice one. I thought he was a storm.
Well, no, what I said was big enough to hold an ice giant.
Oh,
He
okay.
was an ice giant. I said he was big enough to hold an ice giant.
I thought we already saw his bones.
You have seen his bones.
Oh, so he's not in the box.
I didn't say he was.
No, I know. I'm just
I was trying to give you a description of how big the chest was.
yeah, no.
And
I'm just
I think the chest is big enough to be the coffin
ice giant.
of a giant.
Sure. I was just clarifying that
okay.
it wasn't going to be his remains because we've already seen it. That's not.
So that's a big ass chest with a golden hand. The mother's hand, which is, I'm guessing is the golden hand, helps close the door.
Ronan, Dudley's getting an aneurysm here trying to think of all this. Help him.
think of all what?
So I'm trying to relay what was said of what you told me. The mother hand,
The mother's hand, yeah.
which I'm guessing is the golden hand right in front of me.
A big chance of that, yeah. Is the only thing holding the Soul Seeker's chest shut.
Yes. A hammer of lightning is the key.
Yes.
So, if you really think about it, because the DM's really bad at trying to keep secrets, I assume the hammer you've got is the lightning hammer. That's the hand, and it's not a bloody chest, which means the chest is gone. So somebody's took it, or it's not visible to the human eye, or the whatever eye you got.
So I've already described that the hand is leaning on a chest,
Oh,
but the chest is the size of a coffin or an ice giant. That's how big the chest is. Just so you
okay.
get an idea of this thing being like 30 foot tall and 40 foot long
Okay.
or bigger.
So what I said is useless. Right, and then the
Did
hammer
you
is the
listen to
key.
anything that I said?
No, I didn't hear. Huh.
So that's where you are.
The hammer is the key.
Lightning is the key. It needs to be
The
cast by the
hammer-
hammer.
The what?
Lightning's the key cast by the hammer.
Right, okay.
I've got an idea.
No good thing ever started with that.
Yeah, but I was seeing if I had inspiration. Fine.
You see Glendon is just standing there, just looking up. Like both arms down by his side, just looking up, staring at this chest. Never did I think I would see this with my own eyes.
And this is.
The mother's hand, guarding the souls of the soul stature. Lord, read the soul, dicta. You pay attention to the history lessons I give you. Do one more. This is the chest full of the souls taken by Lord Thun, bastard god. The one whose skeleton you collapsed. And he points at Newt.
Okay.
This is his chest. The mother's hand, the only thing keeping the souls at bay, is closed. No souls.
Do you want us to free the souls? Or would that cause problems?
I mean, in truth, I've never read anything that says releasing souls is good thing or releasing souls is bad thing. But if you release thousands of souls, where do they go? It's a question you must ask yourself. Because bodies deteriorated. We have island full of zombies.
True.
So, if you like zombies, you release the souls. They all come out the ground. People be happy. Great-great-great-grandfather come back from dead.
Walden will be happy. He might see his sibling.
Grandchildren poop themselves. Wonderful.
Walden might see his relative.
Well, no, because one of my relatives is alive. So, well, supposedly, anyway.
Supposedly alive, yeah.
How did the soul catcher catch the souls?
For every life he take, the soul he gained. It is the power of the asshole.
The power of the asshole. Fair enough.
This is why there were pictures of him on top of lots of dead bodies. Because he claimed the souls for himself. Kind of like if you think like Hades. Hades look after underworld. Every time one died, that body go in. Then the counter go up by one. Ding.
Ah, okay.
But Hades not kill them. See? The soul seeker, he killed them to keep the soul, make him more powerful. Originally, he was just normal person. Then he made the first kill with the magical hammer. Then he made the second kill, and the third, and the fourth. Each kill becoming more and more and more powerful. Until he killed so many, he become a god.
Okay.
But although God in power, still mortal for life. And he passed away, and the dwarves bury him deep in the caverns until you open up the cave and shoot him and make his skeleton collapse.
So where's his hammer?
Good question. Maybe somebody might find it.
Maybe.
So, Dakari, Rogu, go back to you. What are your answers to the question? You can tell people what the questions were if you wish, but what are your answers to the question? Let's start with Dakari.
So my question is, do I mean ill will to my tribe? And if I answer untruthfully, then I'll be punished. And my answer would be no, only Deirdre.
Ooh, only ill will to Deirdre.
Oh, yeah, 'cause she's a dickhead.
She's a bitch.
I don't want to kill Deirdre one day, which, let's face it, may happen. And then they go, oh, you lied. I love my tribe, they're my family, but she's the problem.
Fair enough. The voice comes back in your head. You may enter.
Mhm.
Rogu.
So my question was, do you plan on killing the Donegard Glendid? Liars will be punished and truth will be rewarded. And my answer is,
He's frozen.
my answer is no, not at the moment.
Not at the moment.
Yeah, like, so
I mean,
not,
that's an honest answer, I suppose.
yeah,
It's-
not at the moment. I'm leaning more towards no. I did want to previously, and now I'm swinging towards no because of the kid and everything.
I love the fact that she just said, her face is just like,
Oh, am I saying it? Oh,
yeah, you're saying it out loud.
yeah.
That's why I
Oh.
said you can divulge if you want to, but you don't have to.
oh, I thought it was just for like us, not
No.
for the characters.
No, in character.
Oh,
And
okay.
you just spill the beans
Oh,
in front of a kid.
Okay, in character then, no.
Okay. In character, no.
Yeah, I don't divulge it in character, I just say no. Not currently.
Not currently. In your head, you may enter.
Sucker.
For now.
The you hear Isabella go, I just want my daddy back.
Oh, she's not going to tell us the question.
She got asked the question, yeah.
Yeah, but she's not going to tell us the question.
No.
Bitch. I divulged my question.
Hmm.
I bet it was like, do you plan to kill these two?
No, I just want my daddy back. And then you hear If Ronan was there, you know what the cat was saying.
I was about to say, would I be able to cast Speak with Animals and talk to the cat?
Not quick enough because it takes 10 minutes.
Yeah. Can I do it after the fact?
But you cast it after the fact and go, Rob, what did you say?
yeah. And the cat's just like, I ain't telling you. Damn it.
Yeah. So yeah. Okay. What is the cat telling me?
It doesn't matter because you're not there.
Oh yes. Oh, I thought you were actually asking me as a person.
I said if
because I'm
Ronan
not
was
actually
there,
with
you
the-
would have known what the cat
yeah.
was saying. It was like I set these teams up on purpose
Yeah.
so that you were missing something.
I'll stroke the cat, and then we'll make our way through, I suppose.
Isabella walks through. You two follow her. The cat does not follow.
Oh. Oh no.
Why?
I don't know. Can't ask a cat a question.
Well, I could if you let me see the bloody spell.
If you want to do it, if you want to take 10 minutes out of your life now to cast it, you can ask the cat.
Yeah, I'm in a rush. Might as well.
I'm in no
Oh, hang on.
rush.
Isabella can talk to the cat, can't she? It certainly seems to. She understood what it was saying before.
Yeah.
Then I'll ask Isabella. Isabella, why is the cat staying?
The cat's question was, does it plan on being our family's guardian forever? And the cat said no, and it was denied entry.
So the cat was lying.
No, the cat was denied entry.
They spoke the truth, but it wasn't an answer they liked.
That makes no sense.
Just because your lies are going to be punished, the cat got asked if it was going to guard the family, and it said no.
Interesting.
I'm still confused.
Without saying God works in mysterious ways, does religion not confuse all of us?
Yep.
Why did somebody have to die to get immortality? Surely that's contradictory in itself.
Well, no, I mean logically that makes sense because it's not immortality. It is immortality, but it's like it's
immortalized.
Is immortalized, not immortal. Yeah. Whereas the cat being denied entry, that is a bit strange. Unless it's been, what's the word? Gifted a great life in a beautiful place, although maybe boring. Who's this fucking door anyway? Who's he to fucking decide?
Yeah.
Are you arguing with the door?
Well, no, because I'm afraid of the door. I'm just,
At least you're honest.
I'm always upset of losing things, and we've just lost the cat. Does Isabella seem okay with this?
Oh, she's distraught.
Well, what can we do?
She goes up to the cat, she gives the cat a big hug, and she puts her dolly on the back of the cat. The cat starts to stroll towards the other door.
Fuck off. So the cat's just going to die? That's all right. Stay and frolic. What?
Yeah, climb back up into the waterfall hole and then we'll go the other way. Yeah,
The cat looks at you, gives you a somber look, almost head down as it walks, just with a slight glance, comes back, still with his head facing the floor. The gate opens.
I will shout, don't do it. And you'd be further disgusted by you.
Look, you hear the cat. I know you'll be okay. I'll see you again soon.
Soon?
What are you planning?
Is Isabella going to die as well?
The cat strolls through the door. As the tail disappears into the darkness, the door shuts.
I'll pick up Isabella and give her a hug.
Now with no dolly. She grips tight onto you. Arthur, sitting on your head, just starts stroking her.
I'm devastated.
Time to go.
Sorry, in my head, I had it as the chinchilla said that. Time.
Yeah, time to go.
Yeah. Oh no, when the chinchilla starts to speak.
Yeah, it's like Silent Bob
Yeah.
the whole time.
Do not be sad, little one.
The sign on the back of the truck says Critters of Hollywood. You dumb fuck.
I think that's the best scene.
First time I ever heard Kevin James speak, that was.
Isn't there no ticket scene before that? They chuck him off the train. He turns around and goes, "No ticket."
Different movie.
Is it?
That was Dogma.
Oh, I love Dogma.
Oh yeah.
That was Dogma. You know they've remastered that and put it into cinemas in June, right?
What?
That's actually a really expensive DVD, Blu-ray even.
Yeah, I've got it on DVD, so I'm good. But they've remastered it and put it back into cinemas.
How
I
can
love
you
that. I
do
never watched it
that?
in the cinema.
But it's one of it's an anniversary, 20 years maybe. Anyway,
Oh, that's why.
are you still going in the door?
Well, yeah, gonna have to now, aren't we?
Hmm.
Devastated.
As you walk through the door of life, it takes you to a thin staircase that just leads up. Goes up maybe 6 or 7 flights just in a straight line.
We'll head up then, I suppose.
You reach the top, exhausted, tired, and you open up. You open up. You get to an opening at the top of the stairs, which leads you into a cavern. Directly in front of you, in the small piece of the cavern that you're in front of you, you can see an opening, but it is blocked by a large object. You can't really tell what it is because it's just blocking the way. From what you can get of the material, it's like a heavy wood. Also in the small cavern area that you've got, there is a plinth, and on top of the plinth there is an anvil.
Mummy and Daddy and Kieran and Hector.
Absolutely.
Got all of that.
Oh, it's little Isabella.
Such Isabella.
But yeah, so you got an anvil and a little plinth, and a cavern blocked off by what seems like wood.
Is there any hammer near the plinth with the anvil?
No. As you go up to the anvil, you've seen this anvil before, and you've seen the runic markings on it as well.
Who?
All of you.
Oh, okay.
What are the runic markings?
The runic markings are very similar to what you saw not only on A55 and A56, but when you were fighting the giant Warforged mechs.
Oh yeah.
These are the same runes that were on those.
Ah, we've hopefully found A55 then.
Or at least an anvil that was used in the production of.
A55. Yeah, boy.
Are you shouting that?
Yes.
Is that comedy value, or are you actually doing it?
A little of column A, a little of column B.
No. A or B?
I still believe A55's alive, so I would shout that.
Okay.
A55 alive.
Dudley and Ronan, roll me a perception, please.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Right
boy.
Wake up. Roll me a perception.
13.
Uh, 21.
Both of you here. 855. You.
Yeah,
There's
boy.
only one person who will say this.
The only person that thinks he's alive. Yeah, that makes sense.
And you hear it coming from the other side of the chest.
Of just. Oh.
Ah, bollocks, he got taken.
What? So inside the chest, or do you have like through it?
You hear it coming from the other side of the chest. That's it. That's what you hear.
Oh.
Guys, I'll probably shout out Rogu, see if he can hear me.
You screaming out Rogu, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. You scream out Rogu, Rogu, you hear him screaming your name.
855, I knew you were alive.
It's Dudley, you twit!
Oh.
That was funny.
Oh, okay.
Do it again, do it again.
Yay,
Do
Dudley.
it again.
Alright, and I'll head over to where Dudley shouted at me from.
So, again, you hear them coming from the other side of the wooden area that's blocked off.
Don't worry, I'll save you and start windmilling at the wooden
Is there
thing.
any way I could use my breath weapon to disintegrate the wood?
Oh yeah, good shout.
Yes, if that's what you want to do, give it a go.
Yeah, let's give it a go. Where is my breath weapon? So my breath weapon is dexterity 14.
Well, it's a solid wooden object, so you can't move out of the way.
Lovely. And I so it can't be that low.
I said it can't move out of the way.
Oh, okay, cool. 17 is what I rolled with damage.
Okay. You hit this coffin, and the wood starts to burn and cinder. It's still
Oh,
there.
it's a coffin. Oh, I thought it was just a wood burn. Okay.
This is where you guys have got to listen when I'm talking to the other people. They're hearing you from the other side of the coffin.
Sure,
You've
but I
just
thought it was
attacked the
like.
back end. You've just attacked
Oh, yeah.
the end of the coffin.
I thought the coffin was there and like there was a wooden thing behind it.
All right, no, the wood is the coffin.
Oh, right. Wow, I've done it now.
While you're doing this, you hear footsteps coming up the stairs behind you.
855.
Give me strength.
Buddy! Hi! And I'll run towards that.
You run towards the footsteps. As you run towards the footsteps, you see two glints of blue eyes strolling up the stairs as they step into the light. It's the crag cat.
Oh, bloody hell.
What?
Jamiroquai! My good friend, give me a big kiss.
Strolls past you really slowly. Goes up to Isabel. Nuzzles. Puts her back on the back. And the doll is still in the same place.
That's fucking sus.
Straight away, that's sus.
It's slightly strange, isn't it?
Well, Crackhead, if you remember, the Crackhead is fast.
So
But
I'm sure it walked into the fucking door and the door shut, Dudley.
yeah,
What has speed got to do with it when the door shut?
Have this conversation with Dudley when you're together, because currently
Well, you can hear me. I'm shouting through the door.
this fucking cat died and he's still alive.
what do you mean it died?
He,
Context, man.
I'm guessing my breath weapon didn't get through the wood.
no. Glendid screams out, "Isabella!" Just like he did in the cave from earlier. Daddy! And you see Glendid, he sort of goes up to the brickwork, puts his hand on the back of the coffin, and tries to pull the coffin. You can almost see through the gap. Sort of pulls his hand away and there's soot on it from where somebody's tried to set it on fire.
I'll go give him a hand on trying to push the coffin.
Hang on, what about this whole... I don't know, do I? That's metagaming, right?
Yeah, someone push on your side. We'll pull, you push. As I give Glendon a hand on pulling this coffin out.
What's stopping it from moving?
A big giant golden hand! Like fucking Hodge!
Hand? Whose hand?
He's a big hand.
The mother's hand.
How do you know it's the mother's hand?
Because it's got
Dwarven
fingernails.
scriptures.
Very pretty.
Scriptures? What else did it say?
So it says the mother's hand holds the chest of souls.
Right?
And
No,
a
you
ham.
stupid. Give me hammer. And he rips the hammer off of your waist because you're carrying it on your waist, yeah?
Yes.
Put it in the bag. You carrying it.
No, it was in the bag of put in the bag of holding.
Oh, he ain't got it.
What did it say?
And a hammer, lining from a hammer will open it.
Who got
You
hammer?
got a hammer?
You got hammer?
I got a hammer.
You have a hammer. Give me hammer. Well, Frankie shot, right?
I thought. What about the souls?
Get a bloody hammer!
We want to move the casket.
Fine. I will fish for the hammer.
No, no fish, hammer.
It's a figure of speech.
No fish, hammer.
I will grab A55's warhammer out of the bag of holding.
Okay, sounds good. Very good. Ah, nice weight. Knock.
Yeah,
Very good, very good.
I do miss him.
Bangs on the floor.
He's not dead.
Holds it tight with both hands. And you suddenly see the hammer glow like it used to. The head starts to fill with a blue glow. And one chance at this. Hold on to your testicles.
Rather not, thanks, as I will jump out of the way.
And he casts chain lightning.
Ooh.
It crashes into the hand, reflects off of the gold, just goes everywhere.
God damn it, man!
Dudley and Ronan, can you roll me dexterity saving throws, please?
I'm gonna go advantage.
19.
11. I rolled shit.
I can tell because you rolled 11.
With advantage.
Let's roll his damage. Oh, that's right. It's 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
For who?
And you're 6 for half.
105.
But as all the rocks drop, you see the giant golden hand, a finger sort of comes up. Another finger. And then you see it suddenly do that. And it lifts. And sort of stands. And then goes... Dust and debris. I can show you the hand if you like.
Oh, nice.
So as it lifts off, it sort of gets to the height and then just turns sideways and just crashes down into the rocks. Debris, dust, smoke everywhere. You hear the noises that you heard before. You will die. And the top of the coffin opens, almost blowing off. A whirlwind of dust and smoke just fills the room. As the coffin moves away, those of you in the back with the anvil, you can see that there is now a small gap by the side of the coffin while all this is going on. No, going to stay there? Okay, cool.
No. I was gonna say, like, is it big enough for us to get through?
Yes, that's what I said. There's a gap.
You said there was a small gap. I'm not a small
Well, it's a
person.
small gap, but if I go a big gap, it's a small gap.
Cool. Well, I imagine Isabella will probably run straight through.
Yes, and the catfish.
The cat. We will follow.
Okay. Fine.
Last chance, A55. No. Okay. All right. I'm leaving then.
The four of you run through, and as you run through, a flash of white just crashes into the room. And standing atop the coffin, I'll see if I can share the picture. Hold on.
Ooh. Lighting effects.
Yeah. Let's see if I've got the picture right. There we go. Nice. Share. Share. Why is that not going away? There we go. And standing
Cool.
atop the coffin,
God damn it.
a giant cloud of souls with a skeletal form.
Ugh.
And in the words, you will all die. And we'll resume next week.
Hey, 1 week to live.
Another evening done. D&D. Just gets more confusing. Until next time, take care.